But Vrinda Grover, you know, I just said a few days, politicians and people in power have become a self-help club. They're not going to take a position, and I'm sorry to say this directly right on Rahul Narvekar's face on the program tonight. He too reflects, he has problems with it, and you know, Rahul Narvekar, what Vrinda Grover says is right. There is an intrinsic, sexist, chauvinistic bias among politicians. And that is why people like the Andhra Congress Chief Minister say that you should stay indoors after dark to avoid being raped. You want to hear the clip before I come to you?
Well, you're welcome to, but let me just give you a straight answer to
Let's listen to the clip.
I like the way Arnab Goswami generalizes every issue and calculates that everyone falls in the same, takes the same stand. That's not the truth. Anyways, what Mr. Mukherjee has said, he's just stood out to be a true congressman, and that's why he's made the statement that he has.
Don't make it political.
The Congress party...
Don't make it political.
Tell me the last time when a Congress party has taken up an issue and not made a farce out of it. Last time when we had a terrorist attack in the state of Maharashtra in Mumbai city, the Congress party sacked its chief minister, and the NCP sacked its deputy chief minister, who was a home minister. Within a span of 1 year, less than 1 year, the same two politicians are given an elevation, and they are made cabinet ministers in the union. That just shows how serious the resolve of the Congress party is when they deal with issues.
You know something?
Number two.
One second. I must stop you right here, please. You know, the thing is, please look beyond, you know, trying to politicize it. I beg you, because one second.
Differentiate.
Yeah, so I want to.
Their stand.
My point to you tonight is. One minute.
Unlike Mr. Arnab Goswami, I do not generalize, and I don't keep everyone.
You want me to be specific? So you don't want me. So you don't. 1 minute. So you don't want me to generalize, right?
Absolutely not.
Okay, great. So you want me to be specific?
Absolutely.
Should I be specific with you?
Please.
I'll be specific with you, and you'll take a position.
Yes, please.
Om Prakash Chautala, with whom your party chief Uddhav Thackeray was merrily sharing a stage at Narendra Modi's swearing in, has said the following. We should... 1 minute.
Please. Arnab, I'm just amazed, a seasoned journalist like you.
I'm amazed you're getting so nervous.
It's a platform which is shared by two political leaders to state that they share the same ideology. I am just amazed that a seasoned journalist like you is trying to be a politician on a national debate.
I'm amazed that you're getting so nervous. I didn't even ask the question.
I'm not nervous, but I'm just trying to work out the way you think with regards to
the question is this, and be specific with me tonight. Om Prakash Chautala says we should learn from the past, especially in the Mughal era, when people used to marry their girls to save them from atrocities. Right? Now my question to you is this. Please. Would you say that unless Om Prakash Chautala apologizes on this, the Shiv Sena will not do business with him?
We are not
take a position. Take a position.
What Om Prakash
so you're not concerned.
The people of Haryana will decide how to deal with him.
That's your hypocrisy.
The people of this country will decide how to deal with him.
That's your hypocrisy.
Insofar as we are concerned, we have always maintained that we hold women of this country in the utmost respect, and we ensure that in the state of Maharashtra and in this country, they are respected, and they will be respected by everyone.
That's hypocrisy.
Insofar as Mr.
One minute. Let's go to the others, please. You've exposed the hypocrisy.
Just a minute.
There is
absolutely no point.
1 minute. Umang Sabharwal has raised her hand. She wants to ask a question, obviously, while you were answering, and I feel that you are indulging in hypocrisy right now, and I have a few more straight questions. Never tell me. I'll be very specific with you tonight. Umang Sabharwal, I'd like you to comment. Do you feel politicians have a mindset that has to be dealt with now?
I think it's not only politicians, but a lot of leaders in our country from different segments who tend to make these statements time and again. And I'd like to tell them that, first of all, apologies after statements like these are not accepted. Second of all, if you see the protests that are happening in Delhi right now, it's a declaration of war on the rape culture. The society is changing, and if our leaders are not ready to change with it, then they ought to go. That's about it.
They need to take a position. Don't get nervous when asked to take a position.
I have a question for you. Do you take a stand that till Mr. Om Prakash Chautala apologizes, you will never invite a person from that party on your show? Will you take that stand?
I will invite them just for that reason.
No. You take a stand. Will you share a dais with them or not?
Be very careful when you're asking counter questions on
Will you share a dais with them or not?
I have never.
That's what I want to know.
I will tell you.
Whether it's on your show or otherwise.
Well, you know what? I think I need to tell you this very clearly. I have never shared a dais with a politician.
Will you?
I'm happy not sharing a dais with a politician. At least some journalists in our country need to not share dais with politicians.
I hope you also maintain that with regards to your show. You won't have a person from the from Mr. Om Prakash.
Why are you getting so nervous?
No, because
why are you getting so nervous?
Comparison is just it makes me wonder.
Really?
Absolutely.
My question at this point.
Sir, we don't care which party the person belongs to.
You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
Doesn't matter.
The point I'm trying to make is it's wrong for Mr. Arnab Goswami to measure everyone with the same hand. I mean, you cannot deal with everyone and generalize.
I'm sorry, Rahul. I'm sorry, Rahul.
It's like saying.
I'm sorry, Rahul. Rahul, 1 minute. Rahul, 1 minute. Let us speak. Let us speak. Let us speak. Let us speak.
Making such comments.
Let us speak.
Sorry?
There's leaders from all over the place who are making such comments time and again. It's highly disappointing for a society which has a brim of such dreams to have leaders like this. It doesn't matter where they are from, which state they are from, which party they are from.
And the question is simply, Rahul, you'll have to calm down. Rahul, the question is, the media does not enter into alliances with political parties. Political parties like yours do.
That's right.
And you must answer yourself, you must look yourself in the eye and in the mirror. And you must ask yourself whether sexist politicians can tie up with other sexist politicians. But when the 3 minutes time comes to speak in the Lok Sabha, all parties, including Shiv Sena and the Mulayam Singh Yadav's party, will stand up and give their 3-minute address to the nation. Don't be hypocritical about it. 1 minute. Let's go across to Rahul Easwar. Rahul Easwar, do you think politicians are being hypocritical? And where do you stand on what Abhijeet Mukherjee says? Do you feel is reflected a mindset?
Arnabji, 3 things. 1, it reflects a mindset. We should understand it in a cultural evolution, and I am not for his comment that painted and dented remark was unfortunate. But one strong point I would like to raise is, if painted and dented woman is male chauvinism, organizing Slutwalk is female chauvinism. If painted and makeup, somebody is saying about painted and dented woman is anti-woman, calling a woman slut and organizing a Slutwalk is anti-woman too. Why are people not having that? And one important point is, male chauvinism cannot be defeated by female chauvinism. The modern media and the so-called feminist groups are piggybacking on Abhijeet Mukherjee so that they can establish their female chauvinism. We don't want female chauvinism either. Let us keep it moderate on both sides and let us not use this occasion to further.
So my question to you is, 1 minute. You know, sometimes, Rahul Easwar, remember one thing. You say moderation from both sides, right? Mulayam Singh Yadav said that women like wives, listen to me, women like wives and daughters of officers and businessmen are the kind who get whistled at. Is that a moderate comment?
That's not.
Okay. Now,
that's not a moderate comment.
1 minute. Another politician, Digvijay Singh, says Arvind Kejriwal is like Rakhi Sawant. They both try to expose but with no substance. Is that a moderate comment?
Digvijay Singh,
1 minute. A High Court judge says women suffer in all marriages. You are married with 2 children and you know what it means to suffer as a woman. Yesterday there was a techie couple who reconciled for the sake of their child. Your husband is doing good business. He will take care of you. Why are you still talking about beatings? Is that a moderate comment?
That is not a.
Then why are you targeting Umang Sabharwal for carrying out, for acting in defiance? If Umang Sabharwal is acting in defiance, her Slutwalk is an act of defiance against this regressive culture. Please stop the regressive culture. I want Umang to answer for herself. Umang is answering to you. Umang.
See, Sir, the movement did not try to belittle men in any way. The movement involved a lot of men who supported women. The movement was not to belittle women or to say that women are greater than men. It was just an act of defiance to regain the public space which has been taken away from us. And I think from here on forward, I would not like to defend this movement any further because that's not the
issue.
Here.
Yes.
We've not come to discuss whether Slutwalk is right or wrong.
A respectable word.
Please, you know something. I don't know how respectable Abhijit Mukherjee was.
Can I come in here?
Yes, Vrinda wants to say something to you. Go ahead, Vrinda.
Abhijit Mukherjee was not.
But 1 minute, Rahul, listen to the other side. Time has come to listen.
I think there's a lot too much shrieking going on, and really it's very hard to hear. But I just want to say one thing. What is respectable or not respectable? We are sick and tired of the moral policing by patriarchal values. We do not want to be told anymore what is respectable.
I agree.
The norm of respectability is created by men. By calling it a slut walk, this person absolutely has not read. Maybe he could use the internet for a change for this purpose. They are using the same offensive term that you have used to brand women to turn it around as a weapon. Kindly understand, it is an act of defiance. A slut, a sex worker is not a bad word. If sex workers are going to protest, will you say that protest is illegitimate? Will sex workers not protest against sexual violence?
Yes.
You do not seem to understand what these protests are about. It is not about one brutal gang rape. Clearly, you people are all sexist and misogynist and do not understand the kind of freedom that women are seeking over here.
You know, Arnab.
One sec.
Sexism is the discrimination against one sex. Let us not do it from both sides.
1 second, please. You know, just let's get a
Nobody
few
is
basics
discriminating
right.
against men.
Rahul Easwar, Roshan wants to respond to you. And then I need to go across to Arpita Ghosh as well, theatre artist who has been supporting Mamta Banerjee from Kolkata. But Roshan, first, your response to Rahul Easwar, who's speaking from Chennai tonight.
You know, my response is actually, my response is to a larger issue. You know, Mr. Abhijeet Mukherjee, who was the center of this debate, has suddenly been sidelined because we moved on.
He's very much on. Mr. Mukherjee, don't go away. 1 sec. I would like to say to Mr. Mukherjee, because he has said that he needs to go away right now. I request Mr. Mukherjee to stay on for a few more minutes. Mr. Mukherjee, please stay on. Yes, Roshan.
Mr. Mukherjee won his election by 2,536 votes. I was checking this online earlier. The problem is that, you know, all of us who are shrieking or shouting or doing all of this have moved. I think what has happened is from clicktivism, we've suddenly moved into something which is a little more active. And everyone's running scared. These people are running scared because if 1,800 votes can swing things in that manner, and if we really want to, you know, again, get back that power, we have a lot of vocal power, but the impotency of not going out and voting. And these people sit and pass judgment with their values, with their patriarchal values, with their sexist values. They pass all these judgments because they really feel that the person who's voting for them is not you or me. They feel everybody on this panel who gives a damn.
So let me put that to Mr. Mukherjee. Let me put that to Mr. Mukherjee.
To a different mass, and that is what Mr. Mukherjee.
No, I want to ask Mr. Mukherjee one question.